Tuition Onion.
Compulsory English book. And this book is for science students, commerce students, management students.
दूर शिक्षा रेडियो कार्यक्रम ट्युसन अन एयर मनको आवाज युनिक एफएम 94.2 मेगाहर्ज र तानसेन नगरपालिकाको सहकार्यमा
कोरोना संक्रमण रोकथामका लागि जारी लकडाउनको अवस्थालाई मध्यनजर गरी उत्पादन गरिएको दूर शिक्षा रेडियो कार्यक्रम ट्युसन अन एयर।
नमस्कार, तानसेन नगरपालिकाको सहयोग र युनिक एफएम 94.2 मेगाहर्जको उत्पादन तथा प्रसारणमा शुरू भएको दूर शिक्षा कार्यक्रम ट्युसन अन एयर कार्यक्रममा कक्षा 11 को कम्पलसरी इंग्लिश विषयमा अध्यापन तथा सहजीकरणको लागि हिजोको क्लासमा जस्तै आज पनि म उपस्थित भएको छु कमलराज बस्याल। तपाईहरुले हिजोको क्लास 17 क्लासमा युनिट 13 बाट ग्रेड 11 को युनिट 13 बाट केही कुराहरु चाहिँ तपाईहरुले त्यहाँ पढ्नुभयो सुन्नुभयो लिजर एक्टिभिटिजमा। त्यस्तै गरी त्यहाँ भएका केही महत्त्वपूर्ण कुराहरु र लास्टमा एउटा टपिक चाहिँ छुटेको छ भाइ बहिनीहरु। त्यहाँ 13.5 सम्म पढाए मैले, आज 13.6 को एउटा टपिक छ। अब तपाईहरुलाई म आजको क्लास तर्फ लान चाहन्छु। इफ यू हैव अ बुक देन प्लिज लुक एट द पेज नम्बर 94। ओके, एन्ड डियर स्टुडेन्ट्स, आई थिंक you have completed all the works or the task that has been given to you as a homework. So please with this look at the page number 94 and 13.6. I start the topic from 13.6 and in this 13.6 asking favors. Okay, in the practice there is example. So the example talks about you have been invited to a fancy dress party. Okay, you have been invited to a fancy dress party. So make a dialogue. हो स्टुडेन्ट्स, तपाईहरुले ख्याल गर्नु होला, यहाँ तपाईलाई एउटा एक्जाम्पल दिन्छ, मोडल दिन्छ, त्यही अनुसार चाहिँ एउटा डायलग बनाउनु पर्छ। त्यो डायलग पनि मात्र 2 सेन्टेन्सेस को हुन्छ, यहाँ 4 सेन्टेन्स को छ हैन। तपाईहरु चाहिँ मात्र सिंगल ए एन्ड बी को कुरा मात्रै गर्नै दिन सक्छ। जस्तो कस्तो दिन्छ हेर्नुस् है त। ए आस्क द क्वेशन, आर यू एनी गुड एट ड्रेस मेकिङ? व्हाई ए has asked this question? Why it has been asked here? So A asks the question, are you any good at dressmaking? Are you any good at dressmaking? Why A asked this question? Because you have been invited to a fancy dress party. So for the fancy dress party we need to dressmaking. Or dressmaking is needed to go to attend in the fancy dress party. तपाई fancy dress party भन्ने बित्तिकै त dressmaking को कुरा आयो, ड्रेस नभई त गइदैन। अब B asks, not bad, why? And A says again, I want someone to make me Dracula costume. It is a custom, it is the fashion. Dracula costume को चाहिँ मलाई त्यस्तो खालको चाहिँ डिजाइनिङ चाहियो ड्रेस। And B replies, oh, then you want to ask M. She is fantastic at dressmaking. So then you give the instruction, give the answer. Where we get the Dracula costume. The Dracula कहाँ पाइन्छ Dracula costume, त्यो कुरा चाहिँ यहाँ पाइन्छ भनेर यहाँ तपाईले बताइदिनु पर्यो। It is the explanation. So in this way we write the answer, we make the dialogue or we compose the dialogue. So please let's have a talk with the first question. It means you have just moved into a new house. Okay, it means you have just moved into a new house. तपाई भर्खर नयाँ घरमा सोर्नु भएको छ। अब तपाई यसैले डायलग बनाउनुस्। अब कसरी बनाउन सक्नुहुन्छ त भने जस्तो ए ले के क्वेशन सोध्न सक्छ। सपोज ए क्यान आस्क क्वेशन लाइक आर यू गुड एनी or are you any good at what? अब भर्खर तपाई नयाँ घरमा सोर्नु भएको छ भने के कुरा हुन्छ? म्यानेजमेन्ट, डेकोरेसन, प्राय तिनै कुराहरु हुन्छ। घरको सामानहरु व्यवस्थापन गर्ने, म्यानेज गर्ने र डेकोरेट गर्ने, यी कुराहरु सोध्नुस् तपाई। So then he asks the question, are you any good at decorating? Question mark. A asks the question, are you any good at decoration or decorating? Are you any good at decorating? B replies and asks the question, not bad. Why? Not bad. Why? It is common. And again, A asks the question, in favor, to take the favor, asking for the favor. I want someone to, यो सबैमा यही हुन्छ. I want someone to, सबैमा तपाईले यही गर्न सक्नुहुन्छ यहाँ. I want someone to, अघिकोमा make थियो भने अब तपाईले यहाँ decorate गर्नुस्. अघि माथि के भनेको थियौं? Are you good, any good at dressmaking? Making को कुरा थियो. अहिले हामी के को कुरा गर्दै छौं? Decorate को. So are you, it means I want someone to decorate my new house. And B replies, the answer is oh then you want to ask Saroj, Sarita. Then you want to ask Saroj or Sarita, he or she is very good. Oh, your sentence is important. No say second last A and last B. Oh, then you want to ask Saroj अथवा Sarita, he or she is, अब तपाईले यहाँ fantastic भनेको छ good, she is wonderful, she is very good at dressmaking भन्ने ठाउँमा decoration, त्यसलाई हामी decorating गरेर she is good at decorating a, he is good at decorating a new house. यसरी गर्नुपर्छ. Okay, now come to the question number 2. Okay, the question number 2, have got some, it means you have got some people coming to dinner. Some of the people means some of the guests, they are coming, they are attending to have dinner at your house. So then how do you ask, take the favor? Okay, right now make it please. Are you any good at preparing food? Means cooking. You can ask like this, are you any good at cooking? Question mark. B says, not very good. Why? Again A says, he says, I want someone to cook. I want someone to prepare or to cook Indian food or Nepali local food. Nepali food. Or I want someone to cook or to prepare rice pudding. Then B says, oh, then you want to ask Rajan. You want to ask the name of someone. कोही कसैको नाम लेखिदिनुस्, केही हुँदैन. He is or she is fantastic at cooking, or she or he is good at cooking, preparing rice pudding, okay, preparing Chinese food, Indian food. In this way it is done. So then please, question number 3 and 4. In 3, you are organizing a variety show for charity. तपाई परोपकारी प्रदर्शनको लागि चाहिँ केही व्यवस्थापन गर्दै हुनुहुन्छ, हो यसको पनि गर्नुस्. Question number 3 is given to you. And question number 4, are starting up a small business. सानो कारोबारको सुरुवात हुँदैछ. यी दुईटा तपाईहरुले based on the examples and the answers that I mentioned earlier. Okay, so please with this we have completed unit 13 from the textbook, means students book, and I'm planning to complete this workbook with the students book. Okay, we go to students as well as workbook together. So now we come to the point, page number 50 of the workbook. Please let's have a look at page number 50. Page number 50 of the workbook. Are ready? I think you are ready. If you are ready, then no delay. Without any delay, we come to the point. Okay, number 3. Page number 50, page number 3. Comparing leisure activities and skill. यहाँबाट एउटा चाहिँ इम्पोर्टेन्ट क्वेशन भनेको युनिट 13 को वर्कबुक बाट जानुभयो भने पेज नम्बर 50 मा एउटा पोइन्ट मात्रै अलिकति इम्पोर्टेन्ट छ. There is comparison of as and then. भन्नुस् है then र as को कुरा छ. यो कम्पेरिजन चाहिँ हामी गर्छौं. यहाँ दिएको छ. Write two comparative sentences for each of the people below when using them. The other using as. यहाँ एउटाको प्रयोग चाहिँ as को रूपमा र अर्कोको प्रयोग चाहिँ then को रूपमा चाहिँ हुन्छ, तुलनात्मक रूपमा. So we are comparing the leisure activities and skills. Okay, dear students, now come to the point. Question. So the first example has been done here. And John swimming every day, jogging twice a week. Means John goes swimming every day, jogging twice a week. Means John does more swimming. It means John goes swimming. You could have said John does more swimming than he does jogging. So what differences you find here? So John does, John does more swimming because every day he goes to swimming, and jogging, he goes jogging only twice a week. So then he does jogging. John does more swimming than he does jogging. Next is John does not do as much jogging as he does swimming. The same sentence is reversed. So using as, like in the first sentence, John does more swimming, comparative chami, comparison garecha more swimming than he does, it means than he does jogging. And number B ma John does not do के उले त्यति गर्दैन के जति स्विमिङ गर्छ त्यति जगिङ गर्दैन भन्न पर्यो. John does not do, अब तपाईले यसलाई भन्ने हो भने A does more than B does, यसरी भन्नुस्. A does more than B does, B does not do as much as A does. यसरी गर्दिने हो. यो स्ट्रक्चर बुझ्नुहुन्छ भने तपाईलाई सजिलो हुन्छ. A ले जति गर्छ अथवा B ले भन्दा A ले धेरै गर्छ र B ले त्यति गर्दैन जति A ले गर्छ भनेर यस्तो भाषामा चाहिँ यो गरिन्छ. फर्म्याट चाहिँ यस्तो हुन्छ. मैले बताइसके. A does more than, जुनसुकै भयो भने more than B does, अनि आएर B does not as much as A does. है, B does not do as much as A does. यस्तो किसिमबाट चाहिँ बनाउनु पर्छ स्ट्रक्चर. तपाईहरुले पनि आफै गेस गर्नुस्. म थोरै हिन्ट्स मात्रै दिएको. नाउ नम्बर 2. Maria is speaking English good. She speaks English good and writing English not bad. So English speaking is good and writing is not bad. Or not bad means it is not bad. So how you write it? So Maria, no? So the answer is Maria is not as good at writing. Yes. First of all, write using than. Okay, पहिला चाहिँ than को प्रयोग गर्नुस् तपाईहरुले. त्यही दिएको छ. Maria is better at speaking English than she is at writing. Maria is better at speaking English than she is at writing it. And in number B, Maria is not as good at writing English as she is at speaking it. Means again, please, Maria is not as good at writing English as she is at speaking it. And in number 3, Henry dancing every day, cinema 3 times a week. Henry dancing every day, cinema 3 times a week. So it is written, यसलाई पनि म भन्छु, अरु तपाईहरु गर्नुस्. Number 3 ma Henry dances more frequently than he goes to the cinema. Again, Henry Henry dances more frequently than he goes to the cinema. And in number B, Henry does not go to the cinema as frequently as he dances. Okay? And other remaining questions, number 4, 5, and 6, they are the homework for the students. Please, you are now at your home, you are staying, we are in the lockdown, so I think it would be better to complete all the exercise given in the workbook as well as the student's book. Okay? So with this, we have come to the end of the unit 13. And now today we are going to talk about suggestions and advice. It is in unit 14. I think if you have book, please go to the page number 98. अब तपाईहरु 98 पेज मा आउनुस्. एडभाइस भन्ने टपिक छ. Okay? You can easily see the picture there, and some of the structures have been given there. So I think if you can, first of all, let's guess some of the structures you ought. If I were you, why don't you? Should, you'd better. These are the structures that is used to give some of the suggestions and the advices to somebody, someone. Other people. कोही मान्छेले तपाईले सल्लाह सुझावहरु दिनु छ भने हेर्नुस् है, कोही व्यक्तिलाई तपाईले सल्लाह सजेसनहरु एडभाइसहरु कसैलाई सल्लाह सुझावहरु दिनु छ भने तपाईले यी स्ट्रक्चरहरु प्रयोग गर्नुपर्छ तल दिएका छन् स्ट्रक्चरहरु जस्तो यहाँ यसरी सल्लाह वा सुझाव दिँदा यु सँग हामीले प्रयोग गर्छौं यु आउट टु यु शुड यु वुड बेटर यसरी प्रयोग गरिन्छ अथवा व्हाई डोन्ट यु भन्न पनि सकिन्छ अथवा इफ आई वर यु हैन आई वुड भनेर यसको स्ट्रक्चर छ म पछि दिन्छु स्ट्रक्चर तपाईहरुलाई हैन इफ आई वर यु आई वुड भनेर यसलाई प्रयोग गरिन्छ यिनीहरुको सबैको अर्थ उस्तै उस्तै हुन्छ तर इफ आई वर यु प्रयोग गर्दाखेरि अलिकति थोरै यसको चाहिँ सल्लाह अलिकति चाहिँ थोरै पोलाइट र अलिकति गम्भीर खालको चाहिँ देखिन्छ यसमा अर्को हेर्नुस् फेरि व्हाई डोन्ट यु भन्दा यो सल्लाह चाहिँ अलिकति उपयोगी हुन्छ भनेर बुझिन्छ त्यस्तै गरी हामीले कहिलेकाहीँ हल्ला नगर अथवा डिस्टर्ब नगर कसैलाई चाहिँ यस्तो नगर भनेर सल्लाह दिनु पर्यो भने यु आउट नट टु गर्नु हुँदैन है यो कुरा नगर यु शुड नट गर्नै हुँदैन हार्ड बेटर नट यो नगरेको भए हुन्थ्यो यस्तो गर्नु हुँदैन थियो भन्ने इफ आई वेर आई वुड नट यदि म तिम्रो ठाउँमा हुन्थे भने मैले यस्तो गर्दैन थिए यस्तो वर्डहरुलाई चाहिँ प्रयोग गर्ने यो स्ट्रक्चरलाई चाहिँ बेसिकली युज गर्नुपर्छ भाइ बहिनीहरु तपाईले ख्याल गर्नुस् र कहिलेकाहीँ हार्ड बेटरलाई नेगेटिभ बनाउँदा नट लाई हार्ड पछाडी होइन बेटर पछाडी राख्नु पर्छ त्यो पनि ख्याल गर्नु होला कहिलेकाहीँ हार्ड नट गरिन्छ हार्ड बेटर नट गर्नुपर्छ है त्यसमा कहिलेकाहीँ नेगेटिभ बनाइन्छ नि त्यस्तो बेलामा यहाँ यु वुड बेटर भनेर दिएको छ यु बेटरलाई के रे यु ह्याड बेटर भनेर दिएकोमा वुड बेटर र ह्याड बेटर दुईटा हुन्छ ह्याड बेटर दिएको छ भने तपाईले यहाँ बुझ्नुपर्छ ह्याड बेटरलाई नेगेटिभ बनाउँदा ह्याड पछि नट लगाउने होइन कि कहाँ बेटर भन्दा पछाडी ह्याड बेटर नट भनेर लगाउने यसरी गर्नुपर्छ र अब यहाँ केही कुरा छ तपाईले यहाँ केही कुरा बुझ्नु पर्ने छ नाउ कम टु द प्र्याक्टिस बिलो द पिक्चर वर्क इन ग्रुप्स advise these people what to do so you have to give some of the advices okay so you have to provide the advices so Jill's husband took the dog for a walk 5 hours ago the dog has just come back without him Jill's को husband चाहिँ कुकुर लिएर 4 घण्टा 5 घण्टा अगाडि बिहान निस्के तर कुकुर फर्क्यो मान्छे फर्केन जिल फर्केन सो हाउ डु यु सजेस्ट टु जिल्स को हस्बैंड फर्केन अब हाउ डु यु सजेस्ट टु जिल तपाईले जिललाई चाहिँ अब सजेस्ट गर्नु पर्यो कुकुर फर्क्यो श्रीमान फर्केनन् अब जिललाई तपाईले के भन्नुहुन्छ कसरी सजेस्ट गर्नुहुन्छ द वे अफ सजेस्टिङ हर इज you should go and look for him nowadays you can say like you should inform to the police station if I were you I would inform to the neighbors I would inform the neighbors तपाईले यसरी गर्न सक्नुहुन्छ तपाईले जुनसुकै स्ट्रक्चरबाट पनि गर्न सक्नुहुन्छ तपाई यसमा कन्फ्युज नहुनुस् प्लिज है Okay, then next. Alistair has been working 12 hours a day for the last month, and he is beginning to look ill. This morning, for no reason at all, he lost his temper and shouted at everyone in the office. So then we have to suggest him, you ought to take a rest. You ought to take a rest. If I were you, I would take rest. Why don't you take rest? Okay? You had better not. Okay? You would better not come to the office. There are many ways of writing. Okay, then come to the next question, number 3. Robin is digging in his garden when he discovers an old chest full of gold coins. Then how do you suggest? You should keep it secretly. If I were you, I would not tell anyone, or you would better not tell anyone. You would better not tell anyone. यस्तो किसिमबाट चाहिँ हामीले गर्न सक्छौं. अब केही कुराहरू तल छन् हेरौं. Now tell other people in the class what advice you gave. अब तपाईले कुन कुन सुझावहरू दिनुभयो यसैलाई चाहिँ तपाईले के गर्नु पर्यो. अब एडभाइसहरुलाई चाहिँ कसरी बताउनु भयो. मैले यसरी एडभाइस दिए भनेर यहाँ तलको स्ट्रक्चर अनुसार गर्नुपर्छ. I advised Alice to look through her handbag. I advised her not to tell down. I suggested that she should buy both another ring. So, like in the same way, no? अब अरूलाई सल्लाह दिँदा अथवा सुनाउँदा हामीले एडभाइसको प्रयोग गर्छौं त थाहा छ. एडभाइस भनेकै सल्लाह दिनु हो. दिएको त्यस्तोमा हामीले एडभाइस गर्दा त्यसपछि हामीले टु पछि भर राख्ने. यहाँ तपाईहरुले ख्याल गर्नु होला. जस्तो I advised Alice to look. I advised her not to tell. यसरी गर्न सकिन्छ. टु लेखेर गर्ने. त्यस्तै गरी अब तपाईहरु यहाँ दिए अनुसारको त्यसरी जस्तो कहिलेकाहीँ एउटा कुरा के ख्याल गर्नुस् भने एडभाइसको ठाउँमा हामीले सजेस्टेड राख्दा टु राख्नु हुँदैन. सजेस्टेड टु भनेर सिधै चाहिँ नगर्ने. त्यो गर्नु पाइदैन. सब्जेक्ट पछि शुड राखे पनि हुन्छ र पास्ट टेन्स मात्रै राखे पनि हुन्छ. जस्तो कि you should look through your handbag. You should not tell down. यहाँ यसरी भनिएको छ. यो कुरा चाहिँ ख्याल गर्नु होला है. र नाउ तलकोमा हेर्नुस् त. जस्तो अहिकै कुरा हेर्ने हो भने I advised Jill to go and look for him. हैन. क्वेशन नम्बर 1 मा. क्वेशन नम्बर 2 थियो एलिस्टर को कुरा. So I advised Alistair to take rest. हैन. अफिस नजाऊ, टेक रेस्ट भन्ने कुरा. And the last one I advised Robin, हैन, not to tell anyone, keep the secret. To keep secret. This is 14.1 and now come to 14.2. In 14.2, the alternative solutions have been given there. And in alternative solution, we do it, we complete it. Okay, dear students, we use try to do. यहाँको अर्थ छ try to do भन्ने छ यहाँ. जस्तो my car won't start. SH, my car won't start. And BH, have you tried pushing it? मेरो कारले काम गरेन, हिँडेन. Have tried pushing it? तपाईले धकेलेर विचार गर्नुभयो के? SH, yes, I have tried that, but it didn't help. मैले त्यो त कोशिश गरेँ तर भएन. Again BH, well, why don't you try cleaning the plugs? Sometimes if the car doesn't work, it means car won't start. At the time we can check the plug, we can clean the plugs. So, well, why don't you try cleaning the plugs? तपाईले प्लग निकालेर यसो चेक गर्नुभयो, सफा गर्नुभयो त. And SH, oh, there is nothing wrong with the plugs. They are new. त्यो पनि कोशिश गरे, त्यो पनि भएन. अब बीले के भन्छ? Why don't you try kicking it? कहिलेकाहीँ प्लगलाई चाहिँ हैन थिचेर अथवा हामीले किक गरेर हानेर पनि हुन्छ. जस्तो बाइकहरुमा कहिलेकाहीँ स्टार्ट भएन भने अहिले के छ? सेल्फ बटनले भएन भने we have to kick the के भन्छ त्यो foot, हैन? We have to kick by the foot to start the motorbike. So, like that, so why don't you try kicking it? So, यहाँ तपाईहरुले के कुरा बुझ्नु भने try to do को अर्थ काम गर्ने प्रयास गरेको भन्ने हुन्छ. यहाँ माथि हेर्नुस् नि, have you tried pushing it? तपाईले यसलाई धकेलेर घुचेटेर सफा गर्नुभयो त केही भनेर भन्यो, प्रयास गर्नुभयो. It means try doing. यहाँ यो कुरा बुझ्नु पर्यो. र यसलाई कतिको उपयुक्त छ भन्ने कुरा तपाईले पत्ता लगाउनको लागि अब try to do कुनै कुरालाई चाहिँ try writing अथवा try making यहाँ भनेको छ. Have you tried pushing, cleaning भन्यो. तपाईले यसैलाई कसरी गर्नुभयो त? यो try to लेखेर प्र्याक्टिस गर्नुभयो अथवा सोचेर बोल्नुभयो. यस्तो कुराहरु चाहिँ क्लिनिङ, राइटिङ, अहिको किक भन्नेलाई चाहिँ हामीले के भन्यौ किकिङ भन्यौं हैन कहिलेकाहीँ चाहिँ क्लिनिङ यस्तो खालको सो वाशिङ such type of words are used so it means काम गर्ने प्रयास गरेको भन्ने अर्थ बुझ्नु पर्यो है यसमा यो कुरा चाहिँ ख्याल गर्नु होला so the first conversation first question we complete like the given conversation माथि दिएको conversation जस्तै हामीले यसमा गर्छौं हेरौं त I don't seem to be able to lose again I don't seem to be able to lose weight मलाई लाग्छ तौल घट्ला जस्तो छैन हैन यो लकडाउनमा यो घर भित्र बस्दा बस्दा बाहिर निस्किनु छैन हैन गाउँ घरमा खेतीपाती यताउता गर्दा त केही हुन्छ कहीं निस्किन नपाएर घरै कोठामा बसिरहने मान्छेलाई समस्या हुन्छ तौल घट्ने भएन भन्ने समस्यामा भएकोलाई अब कसरी सजेस्ट गर्ने अल्टरनेटिभ सोलुसनहरु खोज्नु पर्यो हेर्नुस् है त कसरी भन्नेलाई A start the conversation I don't seem त्यही कुरा लेख्नुस् है the question is copied or that is repeated that is used by A यसले त्यही कुरा भन्छ A speaks the same question given question यसले भन्छ I don't seem to be able to lose weight and then B asks the question have you tried jogging in the morning jogging running yes exercising no in the morning and again yes yes I have tried that त्यही कुरा सार्नुस् त्यहाँ जे छ त्यही कपी गर्नुस् I have tried that but it didn't help and again B says well why don't you try हेर्नुस् है यही आउँछ यहाँ why don't you try यो आउनै पर्छ तपाईको स्ट्रक्चरमा why don't you try verb फो लेख्नुस् why don't you try के लेख्नुहुन्छ तपाईको वेट घटाउनु पर्यो अब माथिको रनिङ थियो जगिङ थियो कसरी हुन सक्छ why don't you going fasting why don't you try going on fasting or on dieting हैन डाइट भन्न सकिन्छ so why don't you try going on a diet why don't you try going on a diet and A says oh I have tried that too and B says have you tried fasting twice a week no or minimizing your eating variety यसरी भन्न सकिन्छ नम्बर 2 मा जानुस् दियो भने तपाईहरुले दुईटा कुरा यो have you tried pushing it well why don't you trying cleaning यो B फर्स्ट B र सेकेन्ड B लाई अलिकति ध्यान दिनु होला त्यो भयो भने हुन्छ यहाँ क्वेशन सोध्यो भने एक्जाम्पल बेस्ड क्वेशन चाहिँ त्यसै सोध्दैन एक्जाम्पल बेस्ड क्वेशन छ इफ द क्वेशन इज आस्क्ड some of the hints or the example is given on the basis of the given example you can complete the exercise so don't worry about the question so how to write how to complete it तपाईले टेन्सन लिनै पर्दैन तपाईलाई सजिलो छ डायलग अथवा यो कन्भर्सेसन को चाहिँ एउटा थोरै पार्ट हैन थोरै स्क्रिप्ट चाहिँ दिन्छ त्यसको बेसमा चाहिँ तपाईले लेख्ने हो यो हेर्नुस् है नम्बर 2 is done for you now okay number 2 I have had hiccups for the last half hours and kick भएको छ so A asks the question like A says I have had hiccups for the last half hour B says have tried drinking a little what have you tried drinking liquid means drinking it means have you tried drinking a little water and again A says yes I have tried that but it didn't help and again B says well why don't you try again E and say again फेरि के छ why don't you try sleeping and taking rest for long period or why don't you try breathing for a while or why don't you try breathing for a while or stopping your breath जसरी गर्न पनि सक्नुहुन्छ breathing or stopping your breath for a while, for a moment. यसरी गर्नुस्। यी दुईटा स्ट्रक्चर चाहिँ यसरी गर्नुभयो भने हुन्छ। अरु कुराहरु तपाईले कन्टिन्यू गर्ने हो, लामो दिदैन, दियो भने फर्स्ट सेकेन्ड एउटा पेयर मात्रै दिन्छ। त्यो नम्बर 3, 4, 5 they are the questions to practice. I think you practice them at your home. And with this, now we come to the next point, page number 99, 14.4. Okay, if you are ready, then 14.4. In 14.4, please, यहाँ पनि केही कुरा हेर्नुस्। Why is it good idea to carry an umbrella when you go out in Britain? तपाईं ब्रिटेनमा जाँदाखेरि यो छाता बोकेर हिँड्नु पर्ने किन के is it good idea? It means taking precautions. Precautions भनेको पूर्व सावधानी, पूर्वानुमान। हेर्नुस् है, precautions भनेको पूर्व सावधानी। हामीले चाहिँ कहिलेकाहीँ पूर्व सावधानीहरू अपनाउनु पर्ने हुन्छ। जस्तो ब्रिटेनमा जानु पर्यो भने तपाईले ब्रिटेनमा हिँड्दा तपाईले चाहिँ किन अम्ब्रेला लिएर हिँड्नु पर्छ भनेर यहाँ भनेको छ। Why is it a good idea to carry an umbrella when you go out in Britain? So then यहाँ भनेको छ might if you don't र otherwise। यी कुराहरुलाई चाहिँ हेर्नुस्। टेकिङ प्रिकसन्स मा हामीले कहिलेकाहीँ भन्छौं should को प्रयोग गर्छौं, यो गर्नै पर्छ भन्ने कुरा। जस्तो it is a good idea to भनेको यो गर्नै पर्छ है, सल्लाह दिए जस्तो, एडभाइस जस्तो पनि हुन्छ, तर यो गर्नै पर्छ भन्ने। त्यसो नगरे के हुन्छ भन्ने कुरा। अदरवाइज इफ यु डोन्ट, यही भनेको छ। तपाईले यहाँ हेर्नुस् बी मा तल, इफ यु डोन्ट or otherwise you might get wet भन्ने छ। यहाँ अहिले हेर्नुहुन्छ if you don't सँग यहाँ might को प्रयोग गरिन्छ। यहाँ if you don't you might भनेर गरिएको छ। यो कुरा चाहिँ ख्याल गर्नुस्। अब यहाँ यसैलाई हेर्नुस्। Why is it good idea to carry an umbrella? Because it might rain. पानी पर्ला भनेर हामी छाता बोक्छौं, त्यो त कुनै जटिल कुरा भएन हैन। Why do we carry an umbrella? Because we think it might rain. And because if you don't carry an umbrella, it means because if you don't carry an umbrella, you might get wet. तपाईं छाता लिएर हिँड्नु भएन भने पानी पर्छ, पानी पर्यो भने भिज्नुहुन्छ, पानी पर्न सक्छ। It might rain. If you don't, you might get wet. Or otherwise, it means otherwise you might get wet. अन्यथा तपाईं छाता लानु भएन भने अन्यथा you might get wet. भिज्ने हो। यसरी तपाईले आन्सर दिनुपर्छ। यो स्ट्रक्चर अनुसार हेर्नुस्। might rain, if you don't you might plus verb 1, otherwise you might plus verb 1. Okay, now come to the practice then. Okay, work in groups, discuss why it is a good idea to do these other things. Say what might happen anyway, what might happen in the following conditions, questions, and what might happen otherwise. So the first one, what might be, and second, what might happen otherwise. Otherwise भनेको तल्लोमा के हुन सक्छ अन्यथा, हैन। So the first question, why is it good idea to book seats for the theater in advance? Can you guess? किन त्यस्तो छ? जस्तो थिएटरमा हामी मुभी हाउसहरुमा नाचघरमा जाँदा सीट बुक गर्छौं पहिले। किन? So it is done like this because it might be full. Houseful हुन्छ भन्छौ नि। I think you have heard the word houseful भन्ने। So because it might be full of the theater, full of the audience, because it might be full. And besides एको कुरा त्यो हो भने बीले अब otherwise भनेर अथवा तपाईले के गर्नु पर्यो, if you don't भन्नेबाट जानुस्। Otherwise or if you don't, you might not get seat. You might not get a seat. You might not get a seat. Number 2, go to the dentist regularly. तपाई दाँतको डाक्टरकोमा नियमित जानु। किन जानुहुन्छ? किन राम्रो हो? Why is it good idea? Because you might need regular checkup. You might need or you might check up your teeth. You might care your teeth. Because otherwise your teeth might decay. D-E-C-A-Y. Decay means बिग्रने कोही नै हुन सक्छ or fall out. कहिलेकाहीँ खस्न सक्छ, दाँत झर्न सक्छ. So we have to be careful. Number 3, put a padlock on your bicycle. Bicycle मा lock राख्नु किन पर्छ? Padlock. Number 3. Number 4, drive slowly in very cold weather. In cold weather, we have to drive slowly. Why it is important. So go through the structure. Because it might and because otherwise or you might not. Okay, in this way. Number 5, 6. Okay, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. These are the homeworks for you. So that come to the point. Okay. And with this page 14.4, it has also been given, and one example you have to look at the bottom of page number 99. Page number 99 को तलतिर हेर्नुस् त, एकदम फुटमा पिनमा हेर्नुस् त, ल. Now put your ideas into single sentences using in case and so that. त्यही कुरालाई तपाईले in case र so that गर्नुस्. अहिलेकै कुरामा in case र so that भन्ने छ यहाँ. हेर्नुस् है, तपाईले त्यसलाई कसरी प्रयोग गर्नुहुन्छ. यहाँ किन भनिएको छ भने so in case and so that लाई आफ्नै विचार राखेर त्यसलाई भन्नुस्. जस्तो यहाँ भनिएको छ one example, it is a good idea to carry an umbrella in Britain in case it rains. So हेर्नुस् है, it is good idea. Why is it good idea to carry an umbrella when you go out in Britain भन्ने क्वेशनलाई के बनायो? It is good idea. Is it good idea भन्नेलाई yes, it is good idea. हेर्नुस् है, is it good idea like is it good idea has been changed into it is good idea to carry an umbrella in Britain in case माथि के थियो? might rain, it rains. In case it is good idea to carry an umbrella in Britain in case it rains. अन्यथा पानी पर्न सक्छ. तपाई छाता लिएर हिँड्नुस्, अन्यथा पानी पर्न सक्छ. जति बेला पनि पानी पर्न सक्छ. सो इन केस प्लस प्रेजेन्ट अफर्मेटिभ बनाउनु, यो जान्नु पर्छ. ख्याल गर्नुस् है, अफर्मेटिभ सेन्टेन्स बनाउनु पर्छ यसमा. इन केस पछि अफर्मेटिभ सेन्टेन्स, प्रेजेन्ट सिम्पलमा affirmative. And next structure is that you should carry an umbrella. You should carry an umbrella when you go out in Britain. त्यही कुरा छ. You should भन्ने मात्रै हो, अरु केही पनि छैन. It is good idea भन्नेलाई you should carry an umbrella when you go out in Britain so that in case. हेर्नुस् है, अब यसैलाई so that गर्न सक्नुहुन्छ अथवा in case गर्न सक्नुहुन्छ. So that you don't get wet. हो so that पछि यहाँ प्रेजेन्ट नेगेटिभ लेख्नुस्. So that पछि प्रेजेन्ट, अन्यथा so that नत्र भने you don't get wet. So in case you get wet. त्यसैले तपाई भिज्नुहुन्न, अन्यथा you get wet. In case भनेको अन्यथा तपाई भिज्नुहुन्छ, त्यसैले तपाई भिज्नुहुन्न. So these are the structures. On the basis of these structures, let's complete 1-2 questions again. Okay, फेरि यसो हेरौं त. त्यो माथिको क्वेशनलाई book seats for the theater in advance भन्नेलाई कसरी गर्न सकिन्छ? कसरी गर्नुहुन्छ? Can write them? It is good idea to book seats for the theater in advance in case it is full. हेर्नुस् है त मिल्छ कि नै फेरि हेरौं त. It is a good idea, okay, to carry an umbrella भन्ने ठाउँमा to book seats for the theater in advance अनि सिधै गएर in case गर्नुस्. In case it is full. आन्सर हामी अगाडि नै full भनेको थियौं त. हाउसफुल को कुरा गरेको थियौं मैले. Or the same question. You should book seats for the theater from the second structure, using second structure. You should book seats for the theater in advance so that you get one. So that you get one seat. Number 2, it is good idea to go to the dentist regularly. In case you need a filling, you need a checkup. You should go to the dentist regularly so that your teeth does not decay or does not fall out. And with this speech, we have completed up to 14.3, 14.4, okay, up to 14.4. And in next class, we'll be together with the 14.5. And I think I have to end the program, today's program. So that, thank you for listening our program. If you have any suggestions, please, you can call us, you can email us, you can send the message to us. So keep listening the radio and listen this program, and so that you can upgrade your study. With this, I have to say thank you. And today's program is over. Thank you for listening it. Thank you very much.
कक्षा 11 र 12 को परीक्षा तयारी गरिरहेका भाइ बहिनीहरू, तपाईलाई ट्युसन अन एयर को आजको अंक कस्तो लाग्यो? सहयोगी संस्था तानसेन नगरपालिका ट्युसन अन एयर कार्यक्रमको परामर्शदाता भगवती टोल तानसेनमा रहेको इभरग्रीन एजुकेशन सेन्टर ईईसी का सञ्चालक पुण्य सुवेदी लगायत अध्यापनको क्रममा खट्नुहुने सम्पूर्ण आदरणीय गुरुवर्गहरूमा सादर नमन गर्दछौ। भाइ बहिनीहरू, हामीलाई पत्राचार गर्न चाहनुभयो भने हामीलाई पत्राचार गर्ने ठेगाना टिप्नुहोस्। हाम्रो ठेगाना हो दूर शिक्षा कार्यक्रम ट्युसन अन एयर युनिक एफएम 94.2 मेगाहर्ज तानसेन 5 कैलाशनगर र हाम्रो इमेल आईडी पनि नोट गर्नुहोस् news.uniquefm@gmail.com। भाइ बहिनीहरू, ट्युसन अन एयर कार्यक्रम हाम्रो एफएम को आधिकारिक वेबसाइट www.uniquefmpalpa.com बाट पनि तपाईहरूले हेर्न र सुन्न सक्नुहुनेछ।
ट्युसन अन एयर
compulsory English book, and this book is for science students, commerce students, management students.
दूर शिक्षा रेडियो कार्यक्रम ट्युसन अन एयर मनको आवाज युनिक एफएम 94.2 मेगाहर्ज र तानसेन नगरपालिकाको सहकार्यमा
कोरोना संक्रमण रोकथामका लागि जारी लकडाउनको अवस्थालाई मध्यनजर गरी उत्पादन गरिएको दूर शिक्षा रेडियो कार्यक्रम ट्युसन अन एयर